Here's one in situ. Look there. It's laying right out on top.
I think that's a Colonial shoe buckle.
I don't know. No, it's just a brass buckle. It's an old buckle though.
Yeah, it's got any fancy on it?
No, I don't see any. Could be a knee buckle.
Yeah.
Or it could just be a belt buckle. It's got a couple of ridges, I think, right there. No, it didn't have any fancy on it. Don't matter. It's a good find.
It's a good find.
Buckles are one of the most common relics we find. The term buckle comes from the Latin word buccula. It refers to the clasp that is used to attach two ends, such as the ends of a strap or belt. The first belt buckles used by the Romans were D-shaped or square-shaped and were created by blacksmiths from iron. A few centuries later, iron belt buckles were replaced with cast bronze buckles. Throughout the 5th century, belt buckles became extremely popular in Europe, and by the 13th century, they had gone from simply being functional to also being decorative. The Roman military used buckles on their helmets, spurs, harnesses, boots, and other gear. This started the tradition of the use of the belt and buckle as part of military attire. Military buckles were used to show off an officer's rank or status, as well as to display vital information. Military buckles became considered valuable, so much so that victorious armies considered them spoils of war. The use of buckles on belts used on pants has been first credited to the 1600s, when sailors in the British Navy had to deal with the inconvenience of holding up their pants with a piece of string threaded through eyelets. This solution was quite inadequate when their clothes were soaked. Leather belts with buckles were able to provide the needed support even when their clothes were wet. In colonial times, buckles were commonly used for decorative purposes. Shoe buckles and knee buckles were used extensively during this period. The American Civil War had a huge impact on the way belt buckles currently look, and are still among the most sought-after buckles by detectorists, especially those associated with the Confederate Army. And here's something you probably didn't know about the tongue and wreath military buckles. We all know that the tongue identified the associated organization, but why are so many of them surrounded by a wreath? Well, by the Renaissance period, wreaths became symbols of political alliance. So the wreath symbolized the wearer's alliance to whatever was on the tongue. So now you know a little more about buckles.
Well, look, maybe foundation stones right there, right there, right there. Got into a little bit of a debris field. And I got a flat button. Shank is either broke or it's bent down. I think it's broke. We'll hunt here a little bit more and see. Oh yeah, I like that one. Is that pewter around there? Yeah, it is, ain't it? I like that. We ain't found the house yet.
It's gotta be close.
Yeah, you'd think. Wow, that's the end of a skeleton key right there. That's what that is. Broke off on that end right there, I think. Maybe that end, I don't know. Man, I'd like to find the rest of that. That's a great find right there. What you got over here?
There's an umbrella slide.
Man, that's a big old umbrella slide, ain't it? Sure is. That's a nice one. That went up at the top of the umbrella. That's what slid down, and then your wires, rods went down through the sides right there. Me and Jeff quit detective. We started airhead hunting.
That's right.
There's a round piece of lead. Jeff's got another buckle right here. And then let's see if we can find our arrowheads here. Now then, here we go.
It's a nice
blade. That's a base of it. The points broke off. And then here's mine. This is the base of it right here, and the points broke off. But I tell you what, there's little pieces of flint everywhere. More back so over yonder, and all of this right here has been plowed and disced. I don't want to show you that. So we'll see. Here's one in situ. I can already tell that it's broke right there. Look at there. It's laying right out on top. That's a nice little point right there. That would have been a beautiful point right there if it hadn't been broke. Ears broke off here in the tip. Pretty nice. Kind of a purple color to it. I like that. Got a brass rivet right here. It's not a great find, but off a piece of horse tack, bridle, belt, or something other. Still showing occupation anyway. That's what we're looking for up here. That's going to be an overall button right there. It had an iron back, you can see. It's got some writing on it there on the front. I can't make it out. Early 1900s, I'd say. We don't know what this is. We think it's a pendant or something. It's got a slotted piece right there. And then it looks like that there might have been stones around the edge and then something off the bottom. Don't know. Isn't it funny, all the stuff you dig, you don't know what it is. Hey folks, remember Relics Radio is on every Thursday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time on Spreaker.com, and we always have a good guest and we always have a fabulous time on the show. But you know that if you've been watching our shows. And also remember that we have the Christmas giveaway, which we're going to draw for on December the 13th. We're giving away a Mind Lab Go Find 44. Just go to Digging with Seven's YouTube page and look for the Christmas giveaway contest there. Go in the comment section and just type in Go Find. We'll give you a number, and like I said, December the 13th we're going to draw, and some lucky person is going to win a Mind Lab Go Find 44 metal detector for Christmas. So check out all of our giveaways. Check us out every Tuesday on YouTube and every Thursday on Relics Radio.